In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to automate support with Slack and Jira Service Management integration. We'll walk through finding the official Jira Service Management ChatOps app in Slack, reviewing what it can do, understanding its permissions and security details, and then adding it to your workspace so your team can triage requests and incidents without leaving Slack. Start by opening Slack. You can use the desktop app or a browser, either works. Once Slack is open, head to the admin area. You'll typically find this in the left sidebar or under your workspace menu. If you don't see an admin option, you may not have the right permissions, so check with a workspace admin before continuing. Inside the admin section, open Apps and Workflows. This is your central hub for browsing, managing, and installing integrations. In the search bar, type Jira. You'll see a few results, but we're interested in the listing for Jira Service Management ChatOps. Select it to open the app's details page. This is the official integration that connects your Slack workspace with Jira Service Management so your team can create, track, and collaborate on requests directly in channels and threads. Start on the Description tab. This area gives you a high-level overview of what the app enables, such as turning Slack messages into issues, receiving real-time updates, and coordinating incident response. Take a moment to scan through it so you understand the value it brings and how it fits your support workflow. Next, move to the Features tab. This is where you'll preview how your team will actually use the app day to day. Within Features, open the Shortcuts section. Shortcuts are those quick actions that appear in Slack to help you create or update work with just a couple of clicks. They save time and help standardize how requests are captured. Now open Message Shortcuts. These are especially useful for support teams. When someone posts a message in a channel that should become a ticket, a message shortcut lets you convert that message into a Jira Service Management issue while preserving the original context and conversation trail. That prevents copy-paste errors and keeps everything traceable. Switch over to /commands. Here, you'll see the commands you can type into Slack to interact with Jira Service Management. Review what's available so your team knows which commands to use for creating issues, checking status, or bringing issue details into a channel. The clearer this is now, the smoother adoption will be later. Next, open the Permissions tab. This outlines what the app can access in Slack, like reading channel content or posting messages. It's important to verify that these permissions align with your organization's policies and your intended use. Transparent permissions help maintain trust with your stakeholders. Go to Security and Compliance. This section provides documentation about how the app handles data, including storage, retention, and compliance frameworks. Open the Scopes area to see the specific Slack scopes the app requests. Scopes are the granular permissions that define exactly what the app can do. Review them carefully to make sure they're appropriate for your environment. On this page, look for the highlighted callouts and select them to read more. These callouts often summarize key details that security and compliance teams care about. Then, select the other highlighted note as well to ensure you've covered all the important points. Taking a minute here can prevent surprises later and speeds up any internal approval you might need. When you're comfortable with the features, permissions, and security details, choose Add to Slack. You may be prompted to confirm the workspace, grant the requested permissions, and decide where the app can operate. Approve the prompts that match your policy. If you don't have the necessary privileges, loop in a workspace admin to complete this step. That's it. You've located the Jira Service Management ChatOps app, explored how your team will use it via shortcuts and commands, verified its permissions and security posture, and added it to Slack. With the integration in place, your support channels can capture requests right from conversations and keep work moving without context switching. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.